Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Manager 2018 with me, Time and Tactics. It's a beautiful day here on the farm, and this is a different type of farming game than, let's say, Farming Simulator. It's not a simulator, it's more a strategy game. It's very in-depth. There's a lot to do in this game. I've played the campaign some, but I'm going to kick that off from the beginning, and we'll see how that goes. There are different ways to play the game. There are also scenarios here. I haven't played them, but they look pretty interesting. And there's a free mode where you create a world, you set the difficulty, the different amount of cash you want, and play from there. And there's a seed, so you can play the same world later on. But I'm going to play the campaign, like I said. Let's go ahead and start that off. The game takes a while to load, so I had to pause there for a little bit, but I think now we're on the last step. We should see our farm show up in just a second. Ah, there it is. And this will be Chapter 1, Difficult Beginnings, Part 1. So it looks like Mom and Dad's old farm has had a bad turn of events. We had a big hurricane come in and destroy it more or less. So now we have to start from the beginning. Well, not quite from the beginning, but let's help out and see what we can do. First up, we have to create a small warehouse, manure storage, and fix our own house that we live in. Before I do anything else, let's go ahead and pause the game, and I'll show you real quick the interface, and then we can continue the game. So our farm is anything inside the dashed line over here. You control it with WASD, moving around, and then Q and E you can rotate the map, which is really nice. I do like the way this works. It's my favorite type of controls in a game like this. If I use the mouse wheel, I can scroll in and out, and if you hold down the mouse button, you can change the angle, which is quite nice, actually. So that's our farm. Anything, well, we own this land, I should say. Our farm is right here, and we had a hurricane, and you can probably see that too. It's in pretty bad shape. So Dad gave us a couple of instructions here, and we have those on the right-hand side. Build a small warehouse, build a manure storage, and fix the owner's house. Let's take a look at those in just a second, but any missions you get are going to show up here. Elsewhere we can see we have $100,000 on hand. We have 3 workers, 2 are unemployed. And here we can actually select something that we want to have an eye on the top bar here, so we can see the values for it at all times. Our controls are over here, and then the date is March 26, 2018, just a few days ago actually. It's pretty cold. It's 33 degrees Fahrenheit, which will be right around 0 Celsius. And we are creeping into summer here, as you can see as well. Down here we have the main controls of the game. We'll get into those as we start playing the game. But let's start up the game on normal speed, and we'll see how things go. Well, we have 3 things we've got to do. Let's start by fixing the house. I selected the repair option down there, and here $8,000. And as you can see, we are putting a marker on that, and now we are starting to repair it. Good. Down to 92,000. But in the meantime, we should also start working on our small warehouse and the manure storage. Now, what else do we have on the field or on the farm? Our house being built, being repaired. We also have a house for permanent employees. You can have seasonal, but these are permanent. We can have up to 8 right now. Each house can hold 8. Cost us $150 a month in upkeep. And we have 3 workers here. And that's their cost per month, I believe. So Leanne here is $781 per month. But she has a few skills that are good to use. She's quite strong. Her endurance means she can last a long time. And she's good at machines. Once we buy some machines, she's going to be the one. If we want to, we can upgrade her skills, $1,400. And improve this, but maybe not right now. And well, that's about it. $781 per month, like I said. We can put a marker on here, or a pin it, and then we can keep her up here and always keep track of what she's doing. We can also zoom to her, and she's inside the building here, as you can see right there. We can also actually go and have a close-up view, a first-person kind of view, where she's walking around doing her tasks. I'm not going to do that because when it's inside a building, it gets kind of flaky. Alright, so that's the permanent employee's house. Right next door, we have our barn. The barn, yeah, barn is a very big storage building. Unlike the warehouse, you can't store as many things, but you can store more. You can store up to 100,000 units here. We have 600 right now. Of that, 500 is silage, which is what you get after you harvest. The leftover, you can take that and kind of make it into silage that the cows will eat. We also have grass here, 100 kilos of grass, and cows eat that as well, actually. And that barn cost us $80 a month. And then right next to that is our small cow shed. And we have 2 cows there. We can have up to 6. And it looks like Ernie Smale here is working there. He is, what is he good at? He's level 3 out of 5 in animal handling. It's good. And endurance, same thing as Leanne, 2 out of 5. Okay. He's working actually, so we should keep him there, I think. Be a good idea. And in the cow shed, what have we said here? Cows can eat grass and silage right now. We don't have any of the other ones. They could eat those as well, but we don't have it. So we've set it to auto-manage, so it's going to be trying to get this perfect on its own without us having to deal with that. But we do have to have a caregiver, and we have that. The internal warehouse, so to speak, the storage area within the cow shed, we don't have anything there. So I think Ernie will eventually here be walking over to the barn and get some grass and silage. But that's all we have right now. Let's get that. Well, we do have one more thing, and that's our field here. A field of grass. That's all we have here. As you can see. And it's not ready to be harvested yet. 31 days left. But it looks like the crop quality is good. The humidity is low, so it's kind of dry. We could tell somebody to water. We might do that later. These down here are the orders you can give, and up here you can see the different things that have been done to the field, including it's been sprayed against insects and things like that. It's looking pretty good. We should leave that alone for now, I think. Instead, let's focus on getting our small warehouse, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So warehouse, that's where you go and drop everything off. So you're going to see the workers come out here. They're going to collect, let's say, milk from the cow shed and then walk over to the warehouse and drop it off. So you want that fairly central, I think. Maybe right in this area right here. Let's go ahead and select our Buildings and Decorations tool. And then we'll select the Warehouse tab. And we have a few options here. A warehouse, like we said, $10,500. And then a barn for $20,000. It can hold a lot more, but not as much variety, right? And there's our manure storage, by the way, for $2,000. We'll start with a small warehouse. So I'm going to go ahead and use Q&E to rotate here so I can get a better view. And then we'll rotate the barn itself by pressing R. And, oh, we need to have the barn next to a road, which we don't, but we can put the barn down for now, I think. We'll put it right here. And then we'll put the road out. We'll do not a paved road, we'll do a dirt road here. There. And that's all we need to do. We have the hammer symbol indicating that as soon as we get delivery from the city, we're going to start building here. And that's our area. We mark out. Okay. Now, where do we put the manure? Manure storage. That's, manure comes from cows. And then we're going to need it to put it on our fields as well. So, the cow shed is here. Put the manure storage here. They're going to have to walk around here. But maybe that's better anyway. You know what? I'm going to put it over here. Where can we put it? We could have a road come down this way. Yeah, let's do that. So go back into our buildings tool and select warehouse, manure storage. And I can put it anywhere here. I'm going to rotate it up like this maybe. Yeah, we'll put it here. By the road. Let's do that. And then we'll put a road here, a dirt road. Something like this, maybe. Okay, that looks good. So right now we're playing in low speed. And I think we have Ernie. Where's he at? He's in the building. He doesn't need to do anything yet, he thinks. He will soon. He will go and get some food. Get some, grass and silage for the cows. Weather alert, too low temperatures. No, it doesn't grow as well. I think, when it's low temperature. Oh, here we go. Delivery. Deliver it to, I bet it's going to be for a storage house. Yeah. Oh, and there is Ernie. Ernie's mail. He's on his way to probably get some supplies. Yes, he is. And there's our stuff being delivered. Excellent. So let's keep an eye on him here. And we'll see exactly what he has, what he's carrying here. We're playing on slow speed right now, or normal, so. So now he's carrying 10 kilos of grass. That makes sense to me, because the cows do need to eat, right? And we've told them that they should eat grass and silage. And right now, we have nothing there, so. As he drops it off, there we go. It's going to spoil in August of this year. Well, they're going to probably eat it before then. Probably going back to get more, right? Is he getting silage? I bet he is. And you can see the green circle there around him. That shows how much energy he has left. So he can keep going for quite a while. 50 units of silage. Yep, that makes sense to me as well, because we did say here mostly silage is what they're going to eat. So that's good. Alright, so he's working away there. We have one truck dropping off some supplies here. And one over here. Excellent. And it's almost done. You can see here how, in the case of buildings, it's how much that's left to build here before it's done. All right, and he's working with the cows. Good. That means we should get some milk, I think. And once this is done here, and it's not quite done yet, we're going to speed it up to level 2. I think we're going to get some milk taken over there. Oh, manure storage is done. It's a lot quicker to build, isn't it? And there we go. We finished a small warehouse as well. That means we're done with part 2. Part 1 of chapter 1. Alright, so we're done. And I guess old Pops here wants us to build or to create a new field. And then, well, plow it, cultivate, fertilize, and then get some strawberries and put them on there. And or some to sow or plant some strawberries. And then we'll see where we go from that. But he also wants us to fix the house for permanent employees. I think that's a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and repair that as well for $3,000. Down to $76,000 now. We have 2 idle workers. Well, we should get that field. Where do we put it? I like having that storage, that warehouse close by. Maybe right here would be a good spot for a strawberry field. Let's do that. So we'll select our field, and then we'll make it, well, it was 10 by 10 he wanted it, so let's make it that size. The minimum you can make, well, it's too close, I guess, there, is 10 by 10, so we're going to make that 10 by 10. Now, nobody's working on that field. Has not been plowed or cultivated. It's good. It's not too dry. Pretty fertile. So let's go ahead and tell somebody to plow. Step number 1. Now, we could use machines if we had any. We don't, and the field is too small anyway. So all we have to do is pick 2 of our workers. Who should we pick? Well, I think Leanne, she doesn't have any skill with planting. So maybe what we'll do is, before we do this, oh, we fixed the house. Excellent. We'll go ahead and recruit another worker maybe. Let's do that. So if I go to the workers, and this view here, by the way, tells you exactly what you have on the farm. In this case, here is the higher view of staff, and I want somebody with the right skill. This skill here affects the size of the harvest. We want a big harvest. He's level 3 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Samuel Johnson. Also good at machines. That's good. A little bit of a waste. But still, a little bit of waste. We're paying for him to be good at machines, while we don't have anything for him to do just yet. Maybe we'll go for Elliot Webb. There, and then we'll take a quick look at him. You can find him at our house for permanent employees. Elliot Webb, right here. And we can increase his skill for $1,600 if we wanted to level 4. I think it's fine the way it is, level 3. That works. So now let's go back here and select plow again. I'm going to say Cherry over here, as well as Elliot. There. I'm going to accept that. Don't forget you have to accept it. And it says here, interrupt work. If we wanted to, we could switch. But if you're going to switch, they're going to stop. They're going to go back home. They're going to rest. and then you're allowed to switch. So you lose time by doing that. Here they come, Jerry and Elliot, and they're going to be full of energy right now. You can see here they're full of energy, but as they work, they're going to tire, and then they're going to go back and sleep. So, and that looks like they have a shovel to plow. Yep. Great. Looks like it's a rainy day. 35 degrees out there, about 2 degrees Celsius. And so they're working here, and we can actually see how much they're doing. They're right there, so it's going to take a while for them to get this done. In the meantime, what else do we have to do? Well, cultivate. Well, plowing now, then cultivate. Can't do that yet. Fertilize. Well, we can buy strawberry seedlings. Let's do that while they're working here. And the way you do that is by going to the market. And in the market, there is a lot of things you can buy. Look at all this. Pear, potatoes, raspberries. Raspberries? Nobody has raspberries in a game. Rye seed. I mean, it's just a ton of things here. Apples. Let's go ahead and find strawberry. And we want to find strawberry seedlings. Don't buy the strawberries. We want to actually grow them ourselves. Price been going up, it looks like. Select them there. It takes 50 days to grow. Okay. And we need 71 units. I think that's what that field takes, right? Let's go ahead and buy that. And we bought it now, but they're gonna have and drop it off. It's not here yet. But as you can see, we do have some milk. If we want to, we can sell it. If I select it, I can go to the market directly. Price going down. So I can wait and sell it later. I have to be careful though, because it spoils in about a month's time, 3 weeks time. So I could set it up to auto sell as well. We can do auto trade, and if you do that, you have all the options of everything in the game to automatically sell when it's time. And that's going to come in handy later on. I'm glad I did that. I guess we'll keep in delivery. Yeah, okay. He's going to deliver another 54 liters here. We'll keep it there for a few more days, then we'll sell it. How's it going with the manure? Is he actually dropping off manure here? He is. 18 kilos. That's good news. Okay. So what is he doing right now? Taking the milk, 29 liters milk. Okay, of milk there. And he is going to drop that off at the warehouse. You cannot store milk at the barn. They're on their way, the strawberry seedlings. Good. I think we should see them come in. Yep, right there. Delivery truck is coming in. Now, I noticed there's somebody over there walking, which we'll take a look at that as well. I think that's, who is it, Leanne? Had nothing to do. Now, we have one field here, and that is a grassy field. Oh, 29 more milk. Good. Let's take a look at the milk here. We'll put that up on the screen, and then we'll... oh, and we also got strawberries. We'll sell once we get a few more, right? Now, there's a big, huge field of grass here. What do we deliver here? We're dropping something off as well. Oh, did I sell that milk? I don't think so. Well, they're working away, but you can see here their green bars circle is now gone. That means they're going to go back very soon. 54 milk. Oh, okay. 137 liters of milk now. So we could sell it now. Let's do that, maybe. Price going up a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell it. We'll all of it, 137 liters, and then sell. So now we can go and take a look at the our income here, our balance sheet, if you like. You can see every item here that we have, what has happened to us. Right now we have 75,000, and we've lost money here. But yeah, I can't see anything more on that. But yeah, it looks... No income. Well, we got a little bit of income here. A few dollars there worth, but the expenses are huge right at the beginning. That kind of makes sense, right? Alright, how's it going on the field? Well, they are back asleep now. I think they're walking back, yeah. This is Cherry over here. She's all tired. Yep, she's going to go back and sleep. She's going to go in here to the building and to their home. And we can, might as well start speeding it up here now. And now she's resting. We can see how everybody's doing. Yeah, they're getting their strength back. So Elliot Webb is working in the field. So we have Leanne and... yeah, it's Leanne only. So should we take Leanne and start harvesting this? No, we can't. 25 days left. Yeah, so there's nothing she can do, really. They're going to come out here and start working. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up to 3 times. Or, I don't know exactly how much faster it is, but it's faster for sure. We're going to be almost done. You can see the green bar going up here. It's not too dry. It's not very fertile, though. We probably should do something about that. But before we do, we should cultivate, right? So the next step would be to cultivate. And we're going to take... we can autofill if we want to. I don't know if the game will pick the best ones, though. We'll take... we'll see if it does. No, it took Leanne. I don't want Leanne there. We're going to take Elliot instead. So the 2 of them are going to work. And that means we have the cultivation left, as well as fertilization and planting the strawberries. Good. They're going to come out and work again? Okay, good. We still have a problem here with our buildings, but we'll see. We're going to fix those up later, I think. How much milk do we have? 19 now. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. Okay, so the field is... about a third done there. Okay, that is our next thing. We can't really do anything apart from that, but we can if we wanted to. Well, we could if we wanted to create another field, but now here we have another offer. Take a loan for, well, before August, and we, what was that again? We get saved $3,000. We can't do it yet, though. I think you can take loans, but if I go back to the screen here and go to get loan, it says I have to have practical training and negotiation skills and training in banking 1. That's another aspect of the game. You can increase your skills here, like this one here. Agricultural machinery training increases machine durability by 10%. So that would be good. There is a lot to do here, but kind of expensive. I don't want to spend that money just yet. So let's go ahead and continue what we got. We got 99 milk left. We have 1 free worker, that's right. And I can't do anything with this field anyway. 21 days. So I could prep another field, but we'll wait for it to be done, so I'll be right back. Okay, and the field is about ready to be... It's done cultivated here. It's been cultivated. Yep, excellent. No, wait, they didn't. Not quite. They had to go in and take a little nap. Well, once they come out here, they're going to have it done. And there we go. The field has been cultivated now. So excellent. So now we're working towards fertilization. And to do that, we need to tell them same deal to fertilize. And we can use either manure or chemical fertilizer or liquid manure. Let's do manure. That's all we have. Hand tools. Yeah, we don't have machinery. Otherwise, I would probably pick that. I'm going to have both of them do it as well. Alright, they're going to go and get the manure. And they're going to get it from over here. You can't see it just yet. But you will see, as you get more manure here, it's going to fill up the whole manure storage. And they're working away. I think it's pretty quick to cultivate it. And they're about done now. And I think the only thing left then would be to actually plant our strawberries. Let's do that. So we're going to take our seedlings there, and we're going to take Cherry as well as Elliot. And accept. They're back sleeping, but they're going to come out right away and start planting. I don't know how quick the planting is. There we go. It's pretty quick. And we're only going to get, I think, yeah, they're planting them right there. And they're going to grow over time here. What did we say, 50 days? Something like that. And we are about done. Yeah, I think that should cover it. Let's see. It doesn't look like it's 100% done, does it? Did they sneak in to take a nap? They did. Alright, I have to wait till they come out. And now we've finished our field. We planted, success. That was chapter 1, part 2. In part 3, well, we have to do more. It's not enough to have a field, we should have a well. If we have a well, now we can start watering our fields so it doesn't get too dry in summer, and we'll do that. But let's do that next time, guys. Join me then with more from Farm Manager 2018. Bye.